So I guess I forgot to mute my mic for that, didn't I? Oh well. This isn't like the permanent game transition thing I've got, but it was just something I kind of threw together before the stream. I think it works nice enough. But you know, in future streams I hope I have a little more production in it. That being said, welcome back to the stream. I'm gonna try to add another stream marker. There. I don't know how the whole clips or markers highlights thing work for Twitch. Figuring it all out. Hopefully I'll have most of what I need to have figured out by the end of this week. But yeah, welcome back. Got some more 3D All-Stars. More sunshine. I love how quick that, you know, for all the things that 3D All-Stars doesn't exactly do well, boy, does it start off quick. Oh, hey. That's the music from Bianco Hills. That place, we were just there last stream. Speaking of last stream, remember when I went into options to look for controller stuff? So in the options, that has like your internet connection stuff. I didn't remember that, so I ended up going past it, not realizing that that also shows my IP address. Thankfully, the Switch ended up not even showing that, and it just went past the internet setting. So I looked at the footage specifically there, just in case. So no, my IP address does not show up. I did not dox myself. Thank goodness. I could have edited it out, but that's not something I wanted to do. And it's something I hopefully won't do in the future. But anyways, here we are, back with Mario Sunshine. Be a bit of a shorter stream, but we're gonna try to get as much done at Ricco Harbor as we can. Oh yeah, the next area is Ricco Harbor. If you've never played this game before. Which, if you haven't, I would definitely recommend playing it instead of watching it. For like a first experience, because... Alright, maybe watch it. Because this game, you know, with its bullshit, and there's quite a bit of it in Sunshine, you might want to watch someone else play it first. I mean, if Sunshine doesn't look that fun watching it, playing it can be a whole different story. I say as we're fighting this guy for the 4th time. Again. And we will have to fight him at least one more time? And then we'll never have to fight him again. It's almost like they just wanted to it's kind of almost like they just wanted to have something for you to do. I don't know, it feels weird that this guy is just kind of used over and over again. And apparently, from what I've heard, Mario Sunshine was... I don't want to say rushed, but I guess a bit rushed. There were things I guess they wanted to do in Sunshine that they didn't have the time for and decided not to implement. In a way, it's kind of unfinished. In a weird way. Which I think is weird to say, because I think Sunshine is plenty of good game. Hang on, I forgot to update the title. The information. The information of the stream. There we go. Oh, okay, no. No. I choose the game. I hit update information. It switches back to Tactics Advance. I see how it is. Update information. There we go. Alright. Ricco Harbor, everyone. What was his name? Gooper Blooper breaks out. Gooper Blooper breaks out. I always thought it was Glooper Blooper or Grouper Blooper for whatever reason. I love this level. This is like one of my favorites in the game. I just love all like the geometry of the grates and the music. It's all so good. Going back to that thing I brought up about Sunshine being kind of unfinished, that was a bit of a theme, or not a theme, but another game that happened with somewhat was Zelda Wind Waker, where that game also kind of didn't have the time it needed to end up getting everything it wanted to go in. So, you know, that's kind of the reason why there's that whole destroyed island segment after the second dungeon. That was going to be another dungeon, but because of time reasons, they had to cut that out, and it was like, we'll just destroy the island. We'll move the fish to somewhere else. Why not? Guess I can't wall jump off that. Ooh. Good movement. Ah, good movement. Not great. Okay. And stuff like that does make me wonder, man, what if these games actually did get the time they needed and like got everything implemented to them? And, you know, I'm not the only one who thinks that, and I've seen some discussion on Twitter about it, especially lately, because of how, like, people are playing Sunshine more, thinking about that with this collection and all. And there's, you know, there's been discussion of, like, if you had to choose between Sunshine and Wind Waker to be quote-unquote finished, which would you choose? I've seen a lot of people choose Sunshine over Wind Waker, and as much as I love Sunshine, I would easily choose Wind Waker, because like people are like, oh well, Sunshine's easily more unfinished. Say as I struggle to pick up a tentacle. By the way, giant squid boss. This is pretty simple. We just spray his face with water. You don't even need to remove his tentacles for the first part. I was wrong. No, I wasn't. We got this. Good. Good! I don't even know what's going on in there. I'm not making a great case for picking Wind Waker over Sunshine, but let me explain. With Wind Waker, I feel like, despite the game being great, and there still being a good amount of content and all that, I feel as though what's there is already really good, because Wind Waker is already one of my favorite Zelda games. It's one of my favorite games. Slightly above Sunshine, even. And yet I'm still saying I would rather have it for Sunshine. I mean, I would rather have it for Wind Waker. Even though I think Sunshine would probably benefit from it. Well, no. Because, you know, if I think Wind Waker's already better, wouldn't I want it for Sunshine, so I could like it more? Or about even. Maybe, and what people argue with Sunshine is that, oh shit. What people argue with Sunshine is that it kind of repeats a lot, like, sort of getting ahead of myself here, but this blooper fight we're gonna have to fight at least 2 more times in this game. So, you know, 3 fights with that. There's already all of those refights with that, sort of piranha plant mini-boss thing. Yeet the squid into the water. Throw him into the sun. And in water. But yeah. You know, 3 fights with that. There's like 4 or 5 fights with the weird piranha plant thing. Every level has a Shadow Mario. Like, people think, like, you know, the Shadow Mario chase is weird. I guess. They could have been improved more, but I'm fine with them because they're fun enough, I guess. You know, I still think they're fun. I don't think they're, like, they take away from the experience that much. Or people are like, oh, the blue coins are a thing. I think the blue coins are fine. And I do like blue coins as a concept. They just need to be done a little better, which I don't think is a thing that they needed to, like, spend more time on. I think they could have fixed that. Now, I think they could have fixed it and made it better in this collection, but I'll go into that a little later. I meant to go into that last stream. I'll try to go into it now. Or in this stream. I think Sunshine definitely could be improved, especially with, you know, some levels. But if I had to choose between this game and Wind Waker, I would choose Wind Waker. Now, hang on. I'm gonna be rad for a little bit. This game is so... Man, this game's great. Just being able to ride a blooper and not surf it, it's so... Ignore that. Ignore that. That didn't happen. I had 3 lives to start with. I say Wind Waker over Sunshine for, like, if I had to choose a game for more development time, I would choose Wind Waker because I feel like there was more taken out of Wind Waker. I mean, you know, from what we've seen of Sunshine, like, its beta stuff, there was a good amount that they changed, but I also feel like I'm not sure if they changed that because this is the kind of game they would rather make, or because it was cut content that they couldn't do in time. Whereas with Wind Waker, it just feels like there was cut content. Like, you can make the argument that, like, I don't know, I feel like with Sunshine you could say they could have done more, and that things repeat a bit too much. Whereas with Wind Waker, I feel like it's more a case of there is actual cut content, and, like, a good amount of it, because, like, there was a cut dungeon or two, which I think, from what I've heard, were implemented into Twilight Princess, kind of. I don't know how true that is, but that'd be good. I know, because, I mean, Twilight Princess has some really good dungeons. The cut dungeons with Wind Waker. Apparently the Triforce quest was like a direct result of them not having enough time to finish it. Which, okay, fine. I like the Triforce quest enough. I think it's a cozy part, you know, I just play the game, I like watch some YouTube. It's kind of cozy, but I understand why people don't like it. I can't defend that part of the game, really. But I do like it. And again, completely cutting that 3rd dungeon, and instead of making that whole island a thing, just destroying it and then moving the fish to Windfall. All that kind of stuff. Maybe they could have done more with Drowned Hyrule and where that was. Maybe explore more of it instead of just the path to Ganon's castle. I think with Sunshine there is more potential with what they could have done with this game. But with Wind Waker, I feel like they pretty much figured out what they wanted to do with the whole game. And they still did that with Wind Waker. But they had to cut things out and shorten the whole experience and make certain things monotonous just because they didn't have it. It's kind of a similar situation between the two games to an extent, but I feel like Wind Waker could benefit more from it. Like, if Sunshine and Wind Waker were both to get more development time and be fleshed out into the games that the devs wanted to, like, fully make, I feel like Wind Waker would gain more from that. I think Sunshine would still be a really good game, but it's just when I imagine what Wind Waker could have been. Oh, I might love this game. This is my favorite Mario platformer, and I don't even think Wind Waker is my favorite Zelda game. It might be. It changes depending on the day. It's either Wind Waker, Majora's Mask, maybe Breath of the Wild. I don't know, but just when I think what could have been with games like Wind Waker, I just, And similar with Sunshine too, but because like I am a sucker for looking at old like Sunshine stuff back when I had like the train stations or whatever they had. That kind of stuff is super interesting to me. I think I'm more interested in Sunshine beta stuff than Wind Waker. But again, that's because I think that's what Sunshine they were messing around with and figuring out. And less so, that's what they always intended Sunshine to be, even after making it. I feel like the stuff with the train stations and the weird leg dude who's apparently still in the data of this game, those are things that they kind of phased out rather than they didn't have time for it. But who knows? I don't. That's just a guess on my part. You know, I used to have a lot of trouble with the Shine, because I wasn't the greatest at platforming in this game, but now, it's fun. I can do it with relative ease. Such ease, in fact. Wrong button. Wrong button. I'm like, alright, I hit the B button to go down. Oh! Don't land on the platform. Thanks, Mario. Alright. So, you know, as a kid, I would usually just like start here and then go through all that, go through all the... I can't even see him from here. Whatever. I'll just do the quick and easy way and not get hit. I'm not gonna die. I won't die. Stay away from me. There we go. And then we just rocket jump. Well, I'll show you how, friend. Done, done. That is one of my favorite. That is one of my favorite shines to get. It's just like, hey, there's a shine sprite right in the middle of the area in a cage. Just platform your way through it. Figure it out. That's the good stuff. That's the kind of reason I love Ricco Harbor. Which is funny, because I feel like this is probably one of the hardest levels in the game. Not this specific level. Well, okay, this specific level too, but I feel like this world, Ricco Harbor, was probably one of the hardest to play for me as a kid. It was kind of funny how it's ended up being one of my favorite levels. This was always the level where I'm like, when Splatoon was like new and stuff, and I'm like, oh, they could totally do a Mario Sunshine crossover. I always thought like, oh, a Ricco Harbor level would be awesome. Even now, I still kind of think that, because in Splatoon 2, they took out Salt Spray Rig, which was kind of similar to this. Not too similar, but, you know, it shares not all that much. But, you know, where it's kind of like platformy, and then there's all the grates and stuff. Kind of. I would like Salt Spray Rig. That was a good map in Splatoon. A shame they never brought it over to the sequel. But, I mean, hey. I'm still surprised that Splatoon has never done anything with Mario Sunshine, other than, I think, some advertising, maybe? Oh my goodness. Okay. It seems too easy of a comparison, and they haven't made it. Not even like any sort of like flood lookalike weapon. Oh boy. This is one of the most infamous secret levels in this game. A lot of people have trouble with it. It was reused in Galaxy 2, where it's a lot easier because it's Galaxy 2. And it's one I've seen a lot of people been glitching through on like Twitter and stuff. Like, I've seen a couple Twitter clips of people like glitching out through this game. Like, I've seen people like just try to jump on this platform right here from the other platform, and they just fall through. Like I did earlier back near the windmill in Bianco Hills. Or even like just jumping on the gear, they fell through. Which is bizarre to me, because I know that didn't happen in the original game. Which leads me to believe, especially with how I encountered stuff last stream, that this version of Sunshine is glitchier than the original. And Sunshine is already a pretty glitchy game. So it's like, why? I know this game is like being somewhat emulated and stuff, but it's like, how do you make Sunshine glitchier? If it was just a bait, it makes, like, it does make me think that this is a lazier port than I originally thought, because I didn't think it was that lazy, you know. 16 by 9, kind of upper, you know. They did enough. But at the same time, the more I see of it, it's just the more, it's like, not to say they didn't try, but it's like, how much QA testing did this get? It does feel like it was kind of a, sort of a back burner project rather than a main release, even though they're kind of, you know, it's Mario, so you think it's like a big thing, but apparently not. And here's what I'm talking about with the blooper. Now we're fighting him again. And we'll fight him another time after this. And that'll be it. Which, 3 times, I mean, you know, 3 times isn't that bad, but... it's not like it's an incredibly amazing fight. I feel like one refight with bosses is pretty good. But then, once you fight him again, it's a little bit tiring. Of course, again, it also depends on the boss and how good they are, but usually when you have to refight a boss 2 times in a game, it's never really a good thing. I tried to style on him this time. Not like that. Oh, well, you know what, I can just... Sure. Alright. Because when I think about refighting bosses... oh my goodness. I'm sorry, my nose is like plugged up today. Ugh! Hate ouches. Huh? Save that. Yeah, I'm gonna get some health. Look, if we're trying to be cool. Refights, though. Refights. When I think of refights, like 2 refights, I think of like the Imprisoned from Skyward Sword. You should not have had to fight that guy 3 times. 1 refight, I understand. Like, if you would just like... So that's tricky too, because I think that refighting him as he was in the last one, where he has like... he can like fly and he's got arms, that's good. But also, I probably would have kept the moment where you refight him the 2nd time, not the 3rd time. Like, in the story, I think that's a good place to refight him. But also, I would have kept the 3rd fight and how that was styled, and not... okay. And not how it was during that fight, you know? You're nothing. Hey, cool, I can spin too. No. No! Part of me is kind of glad this game separated the health and the breath meter. But at the same time, I mean, it was kind of nice just to be able to heal whenever you wanted, just by going in water. But you also don't have to worry about drowning. By, like, having 1 HP and then getting blown into water. this'll work. Cheese strats. Doesn't matter how long you stretch it, just matters. I mean, it doesn't matter the distance you stretch it, just matters the time. Fact. Oh, that's right. If you let go once he starts going like, once he starts making sounds like that, that means you can just let him go. I forgot about that, and that's why my trick isn't working. I will do that the next time I fight him. Nice. Ah, right. I'm gonna talk about this now, so I don't forget about it and do it next stream, quote unquote, again. But blue coins. Let me talk about blue coins and how I feel like they could have been made good in this game. So blue coins are tricky in this game because I like them as a collectible. The problem is they're kind of pointless, except for 100%. Because I think I did say this in last stream. It doesn't matter how many shines you collect in this game to progress. It more matters what shines you get. So like specific missions will, you know, progress the story and stuff. Okay. So, just by getting shines with blue coins, it's not going to do anything for you. It's just collecting more shines. It doesn't get you to, like, a new area. It doesn't let you beat the game. It's just for 100%. Which, 100% gets you a different ending screen. Not a different cutscene, like in Crash Bandicoot or anything, which still isn't worth it to me, but that's me. It just gets you, you know, a different ending screen. Which is not worth it. So why collect blue coins? 100%. Bragging rights. That's it. And like I said before... Yes, okay, so, like, since they're pointless, there's no reason to collect blue coins throughout the main game. And because they can be kind of cryptic, you may as well just save them all for the end of the game, because otherwise, it might be a little tricky to find them later. Because then they'll start, yeah, you'll start losing track of which ones you find. You'll just be wasting time looking for shines you already have, blue coins you already have. It's messy, to say the least. It especially doesn't help that certain blue coins can only be found in certain episodes. And so if you don't know which episodes they are, and you're not using a guide, you are going to be spending a lot of time on that. Can I on here? No. Not to mention all of the blue coins that are already really hard to find, regardless of being in a specific episode. So, yeah, blue coins are kind of messy. But I think they could have been made a lot more bearable in this collection, or in this version of the game, and they didn't. And I'm sad they didn't, because it's not a hard fix. So let me tell you what it is. In-game blue coin checklist. Alright, so let me show you. If I press regularly in the original game, the Z button, in this version, ZL, it brings you to a map. And this map shows you the locations and all that, and it shows you shine sprite totals. So click on this, it shows me all the shine sprites I have. And you can also check out the specific levels. What I say they should have done is that there should have been a blue coin counter, or checkmark, that you could have selected for each level, showing you which blue coins you do or don't have. And I mean, like, you know, like they can give you a specific number. They can number the blue coins as what they are, and then once you get them, boom, it's checked off. You don't have to worry about getting that. So, and you know, just that as a base. So, even if you're using a guide and you're like, which blue coin did I not get? You can just check which number blue coin you need from that level, and it's like, okay, I need that one. That would already help. But we can take it further. Because, since they're already pretty cryptic, and it's like, if you're not like the kind of person who's like, I don't want to use a guide for this. And that's perfectly fine. So what I propose is that you, along with the checklist, you give a vague hint for each blue coin. Just something small and simple, just to make it more easily, you know, findable, accessible, all that. Say, like, for example, let's go up here. Since this is a blue coin, we'll just spray this. And then for the hint, it could just say, like, spray the M above the 3, 2, 1 or something along those lines, and just have that for every blue coin. Along with that, along with just the hints, or even just like with a hint itself, it should say if a blue coin is in a specific mission or not. So that way you're not just wasting a whole bunch of time going through the entire level like 8 times just to find a specific blue coin. It just tells you straight up missions that are available, if not, you know, if they're just available in one mission. Right, I remember what this is. Okay. And I think that alone would make blue coins so much more bearable, because, you know, you got the hints, so you don't even need a guide. You can, and even if you are going to use a guide and they don't have the hints, you have a checklist, so that way, if you're just using a guide, you're not going to spend 2 hours looking for that last blue coin you have. Because again, I've seen it happen. It's never fun to watch. Because I like the concept of blue coins. I do like collecting them. It's just going the whole mile and getting 100% for them is a nightmare. And as much as I love this game, I don't recommend it, because there's really no reason. 100% gets you nothing, like, gameplay-wise. It's just bragging rights and stuff. But, I mean, if they gave you a checklist or, you know, some sort of hints in the game, that'd be great. Oh, good, I went through that. Good. And I think this is the game where I think they could have really done that in this version, because blue coins are bad. And as they are now. They're mostly pointless outside of 100%, and collecting all of them is a pain in the ass. So it's like, add a checklist. Let you know what you need, where you can get them. Vaguely. Not give it away. But, you know, hints. Or, you know, because even with, say, Super Mario Odyssey, that game had purple coins. And sometimes finding them wasn't the easiest. Sometimes they could be really hidden. They didn't have a hint system or anything like that, or a checklist. But you could use the Wedding Bowser amiibo, which you know I have. And you could have just used that, and it would have shown you, it would have pointed you in the direction of where the purple coins were. I would have loved if they... Alright, you know what? Yeah, okay. I would have loved if they had done something like that for Sunshine, where... Well, I wouldn't have loved it. I still think the checklist thing would have been for the best, but if they had at least done something like that, it would have been great, because blue coins, kind of lame. As they are. Shit. But no, we just get nothing. We're just left in the dark on this whole thing. It's fine. If you're wondering why I was taking my time actually getting to the mission there, I wasn't trying to stall for talking. I was trying to look for the jet nozzle. The thing that lets me go super fast even in the water. Because you don't need the bloopers in order to finish this mission. I'm gonna try it out this time. It's probably not gonna work for me, I don't know. But we'll try. I know generally where all the red coins are. I must hyper focus. It's better to stay in the air with this kind of stuff. Because using hover nozzle is actually faster than swimming. Because for some reason, this is like the slowest game Mario swims in. The one with all the water. Not Odyssey. Not Galaxy. Not 64 even. Well, kind of 64, but I don't know. It feels like 64 has better water controls, if I can give 64 some credit over Sunshine's controls. Like, I don't know, Sunshine, as much as I love Sunshine and its general control, its water controls feel terrible. Just like, slow, sluggish molasses. Like, I get it, you have FLUDD on you, Mario, but... And it's not so bad with FLUDD, and the underwater missions aren't too bad. It's just... Man. I might not be able to get this. Because I know roughly where the last one is. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to reach it. It's right there. I know I can get it. Yes! That's what I'm talking about, baby. Yeah, you can totally do this shine without using a blooper. You don't even need the jet nozzle, you can just use the hover nozzle the whole time. And that wasn't even like the best route to do it. I mean, I only just barely made it, but you know. As long as you know where the red coins are, honestly, I would recommend trying getting this without the bloopers. Because one of the biggest problems with bloopers is that if you run into any wall, you die, as you saw earlier. And you can't get off of them unless you either grab a shine sprite, the game stops you for whatever reason, or you got on another blooper. So one common problem with this mission is that when you come back riding on the blooper to get the shine, you have to jump. You either have to jump from this direction, which you don't have a lot of room to do, or you have to jump over the bloopers. You mostly jump over the bloopers, which either you're going to jump into another blooper, which can disorient you and stuff. You will get the shine, maybe. You will undershoot it and, you know, run right into the front of the wood. Or you'll overshoot it and you'll go over here and then get into all this sort of glitchy mess with the logs. Probably die. It's very tricky, very weird. Not easy to do. But if you don't get all the red coins with the bloopers and instead do it yourself, you will never have that problem. Why am I like this? No. Whoa! I just had to dive. Because I'm like, oh, no, I'll just dive, bruh. It'll go right into the shine. It'll look cool. A sure shot. tell you what, since I already proved I can do it without the blooper, I'll just do it with the blooper. It's faster, kind of, if I don't die. Yep. Yep. Also, regarding the bloopers, the best one is the green blooper. They all do have, the different colors do have different properties. But basically, the green one, if you just turn left and right, has the best turning, best handling. And if you just hold up, it'll go as fast as all the other bloopers. So there's no reason to use anything other than the green blooper, unless you want to challenge yourself. Or so I've heard. It feels right. Like, I've heard that, and I'm playing with the green blooper, and it does, you know, it sounds about right, and it feels right. So I'm going to say it's true. But you didn't hear it from me. Oh, you see what I mean? Oh! You see what I mean by overshooting it? I've seen way too many people die just trying to get the shine sprite. It's a problem. Yeah. But I mean, again, you don't have to use it. You don't have to use the bloopers. You can just do it yourself. It's probably harder with the jet nozzle, thinking about it now, because if you had to jump out of the water to get it, you either have to jump with the jet nozzle getting that, or you just have to like jump normally out of the water, and that's not the most tight. You might have trouble with that, so hover nozzle might not be a bad option. There are you, blue bastard. Oh. You had to go the direction that had to make me change the camera, huh? Bruh! Okay, you see what I mean, though? And, you know, you can press the jump button to make him go faster, but it's still not a great speed. And then jumping is about how you can jump. And then diving, like underwater controls especially. Underwater controls in Sunshine are so not as good as they used to be. Sunshine and Galaxy beat really every 3D Mario has it beat, even 3D World. Don't know about 3D Land. The 3D Land? 3D Land had water controls, right? I only played that game once. I don't care too much for 3D Land. 3D World, though. Oh, I love 3D World so much. It's weird, because really, 3D Land, I just do not... It's not the most fun game for me. This is kind of like, you know, it's Mario. But 3D World, it just hit all the right spots for me. I love 3D World. And I'm glad a new version of it's coming to the Switch. With more content. And you can bet your ass when it comes out, I'm streaming it. Because you know we'll have all this beat by then. Alright. I think that's good. As much as I'd love to finish Ricco Harbor, we actually can't. Because, I won't say why now if you haven't played this game before. But, if you played it, you know why I can't do it right now. And if you have played it, and you still don't know why I can't, look it up. Refresh your memory, buddy. It has to do with this pineapple. So yeah, we'll call it here for now. A bit of a short Sunshine, but it's fine. Huh. As long as I can get, like, most of a world done. Preferably one world, but if I can't because I don't have what I need to finish it, it's fine. And I know I know I can get, like, at least a world done to stream, because I do be good at Mario, though. Yeah, we can't touch that right now. Tell you what. Since we can't finish the world, we'll do a secret level. Laced around Delfino Plaza, we've got a couple of extra special levels. And yes, that is floating there for a reason. You'll find out next stream. Just slide down, get the Shine Sprite, bro. It's easy. It's easy. Oh, I wanted to land on the Shine. Oh well. Alright, it took a while to blink there. Mario takes longer to blink. Game ruined. Awful port. Alright. Really, that'll be it. That'll be it. We're good for now. So, next time, for Sunshine, we'll be heading to the next area on our list. Which, guess what? It's another tropical island location. Not my favorite level, but we'll have fun there. Yes. Fun. Alright. That'll do it for now. For this game and this stream. So, if you are watching, if you decided to watch this for whatever reason, thank you. Don't have a full amount of thoughts on 3D All-Stars yet, but Sunshine... Sunshine itself, I still fucking love this game. It's so fun. Nothing has prevented me from liking it any less than I already do. Not even in this version. The worst part was the controls, and I already feel pretty used to them. Somehow. But yeah, good stuff. So, now that I'm back with the weekdays, I'll be streaming again tomorrow. Once again, I will be streaming early, so I can check out the Pokemon Crown Tundra stream. And that probably... We might have a really long stream tomorrow. I don't know. I might go back to sleep after the Pokemon stuff. But... You know, if I'm already awake, I might just stream till now, of the next day. So, I don't know, we might have, like, a nice 6-hour stream. That would be kind of sick. Get, like, a good 2.5 hours for Sunshine and Tactics Advance? Maybe? I don't know, we'll see. It'll be fun. So, till then, thank you for watching. See y'all next time.